Imagine you've made a great product or service, but no one knows about it. You need to let people know, but how? The answer is to use marketing. But let's face it, marketing can cost a lot. It's hard to know where to start when you need to buy ads or make graphics. That's why it's important to make a marketing budget. By making a plan for how much you'll spend and where, you can make sure you don't spend more than you need to and still get what you want. In this video, we'll show you how to set goals, research your market, choose the right channels, and make a budget that works for your business. Don't let a lack of planning stop you from getting the attention your product or service deserves. Let's dive in. If you want people to know about your product or service, you need to market it. But this method is expensive. Some of the things you can do are buy ads, make graphics, and write copy, just to name a few. Marketers figure out how much they can spend on a campaign by looking at their marketing budget. Know how to make a marketing budget is a key part of any marketing plan. You need to keep track of your marketing budget to make sure you don't go over it. What is a budget for marketing? The marketing budget of a company is a plan for how much the company will spend to market its product or service. The marketing budget is set for a certain amount of time, which can be anywhere from 3 months to a year. All of the costs for the marketing campaign are included in the marketing budget. These can include paid advertising, sponsored web content, hiring more marketing staff, registering a domain and building a dedicated website, advertising in print and on billboards, advertising on TV, and a lot more. Budgeting is a key part of any plan for marketing. To meet the different marketing goals your company has set, you need to make sure you use your resources well. Once you have a marketing plan and a starting point, you can compare the planned costs to the actual costs in real time. Setting up a marketing budget is a key part of planning a marketing campaign. Your plans won't work if you don't have the money. Here are the steps you should take to make a marketing budget for one or more campaigns that will run over the course of a quarter or a year. 1. Set marketing goals and objectives. You should make goals and plans that are SMART. This is an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For a marketing budget, you need to think about your sales funnel and set both short-term and long-term goals. You should also set key performance indicators, KPIs, so you can keep track of how well you are doing. 2. Find out about the market. You don't want to go to the market without knowing what's happening there. You need to find out who you want to reach by doing market research. Things like customer needs, age groups, and so on are part of this. But don't forget that your competitors want the same customers that you do. Find out who your competitors are and make a list of what you have in common with them and what makes you different. 3. Make a plan for your marketing. How much you spend will depend on the idea you choose to get the word out about your product or service. That message needs to fit in with the overall strategy of your business. Once you've made these decisions, you'll know how much things like ads, graphic design, art, photography, and so on will cost. 4. Choose the channels for marketing. Depending on who you want to reach with your message, some channels will work better than others. To do this, you need to do some research to find out if your audience is affected by social, email, or content marketing, to name a few. 5. Figure out how much marketing will cost. A marketing budget is a plan for how much you want to spend on marketing. But once that budget is approved, you have to stick to it, so it's important that your estimates are accurate. Estimating your marketing costs can be done in a number of ways, like based on sales, based on the competition, from the top down, or based on your goals. You could also do more than one of these things at the same time. 6. Develop a marketing budget. After you've done these 5 steps, you can start making your budget based on what you've learned about your resources and costs. These will have to fit in with the rest of the marketing plan. For instance, teams will need to be able to get the resources they need when they need them. The marketing budget is part of the marketing plan, and both will grow as time goes on. The most you can spend on a marketing plan is the amount of money you have set aside for marketing. That money has to get to the right people and bring in leads, sales, and other key performance indicators, KPIs, that will give the company a return on investment, ROI. How much money is set aside for each line of spending in the budget is the allocation of the marketing budget. As was already said, the marketing budget can't be more than this amount. If you don't put some money aside in your budget for marketing, you might spend more than you earn. An allocation of the marketing budget is used to figure out how much money will be made and spent over a certain time period. This is what management uses to plan and figure out how to use their resources to get the best results. There can't be more money than that in the marketing budget. Most companies do their marketing budget once a year, but it can also be done every 3 months. Estimates of income are used to figure out how many resources will be used during the budget period. This affects how the budget is split, which is usually into departments and program units, so that it is easier to find the resources that are needed.